The kids are gearing up for Christmas break, but some dads won't get the chance to be with their kids this holiday season in ongoing fights for equal rights.
Helping us to better understand the significance of a present father during the holidays and beyond are attorneys Jeffrey Loving and Jeffrey Postian. They fight for dads wanting a relationship with their kids, and join us now with more. Gentlemen, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Jeffrey, what do you say to parents who are struggling in a relationship and their kids are not necessarily with them around the holidays? How do you make the holidays better for them and the kids that they're missing?
I always tell them, don't give up on your children because they need you more than you realize. If I'm representing a parent who has no parenting time, no visitation, no rights at all, then obviously I'm going to want to get that client into court ASAP to get some type of court-ordered parenting time so he doesn't end up kicked to the curb and lose all time with his children during the holidays.
Yeah.
That's very important. But it varies. It depends. Different situations require different legal strategies. For instance, if the opposing party has my client's child in a very dangerous environment and there's abuse, in a situation like that, I may recommend an order of protection and get that child out of that abusive home immediately. So it all depends.
Is there ever a point where it's too far into the situation for you to repair a relationship with a child?
I never like to believe that a client should give up on his child or children. That's not how I look at it. Some cases are really tough, though. One case that we finished recently, there was a little girl that was in a terrible environment, I believe being physically, sexually abused, and I didn't think we could win, but we didn't give up, and we got into court, and we saved her life, and she's safe. Some lawyers may have not done anything, may have recommended to their client, don't do anything, it's too late. But I don't like to believe it's too late, because I don't believe any lawyer should give up on any child, because every child matters.
Yeah. And Jeffrey, how do you tell fathers to deal with their emotions during situations like that? Because it's a roller coaster, right? I mean, it might get a spark of good news and then a spark of bad news.
Right. Well, they can't give up.
Yeah.
It's real important that they continue to fight because, the presence of a father in a child's life decreases the risk of poverty, substance abuse, and violent behavior. So it's very important.
Yeah, and then the holidays are here now.
Yeah.
And then it's really a time where everybody talks about family. You see it everywhere, all the commercials. You see people singing and talking about family and family time. What can you say to parents that are going through this? How can fathers continue to have some type of relationship with their children?
Well, they need to make sure they continue to let the child know that they want to see them and, increase, the quality of that time. Phone calls, Zoom, FaceTime, texting, it all goes a really long way towards making sure, they keep that bond and the child knows that the parents, that the father
Every
wants
effort.
them.
Yeah, efforts.
Right,
There, right.
because, the kids, they want their dads in their lives and they need them in their lives.
You guys had an interesting case recently where you were able to get a child not necessarily home with a parent, but with a sibling, too.
Yeah, this was a real important case. A young woman came to us, an adult woman, and she was concerned because she felt her younger sister, who was a minor, was in an abusive environment. The child had been adopted, and the adoptive parents were very concerning. And what our client told us was that the adoptive parents were allowing the child to be abused, and we had a criminal investigation done by a Detective Halleck, and he found out that the adoptive parents had somebody in their home with a violent criminal history, very serious. Well, we first got an order of protection and make sure that little girl was safe, because if anybody violated that order of protection, that person could end up in jail up to a year. First order of protection. Then we went to court and we won. The case settled on the eve of trial, and now our client, which is the older sister, has custody, and her younger daughter is safe and living with her, thank God, because in that case, failure was not an option, because we couldn't have lost. If we had lost that case, obviously I say we couldn't have, but we didn't want to lose that case, because we lost that case, that little girl, who knows if she'd even be alive today.
Yeah. Oof.
So
Goodness
scary.
gracious, yeah.
Well, gentlemen, thank you so
thanks
much
for
for
being here.
sharing these stories with us today. Grab those phones and scan the QR code on your screen for more information about Dad's Rights. You can also give them a call or visit dadsrights.com.